Hello, everybody! And welcome back to Minecraft on Madness. Hang on, let me get everything switched around. Pro streamer, I know what I'm doing. Guitar!
Guitar_strings just polished their
Subscribed.
wings for 23 months. Excuse me? Who's this and how did you hijack Nkwizi's channel? We all know she doesn't stream. P.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Apparently I don't stream anymore, I just exist. Right? Me streaming? This doesn't happen. What's going on? Thank you, guitar. 23 months. It has been almost 2 years. My 2-year affiliate. You just take our sub money. I'm sorry. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Oh Lord. But yeah. What the heck?
Gerghoster just polished their wings for 13 months. New phone who dis?
New phone who dis? Thank you, Gerster. 13 months, holy crap. It's now covering up my freaking chat with the hype train thing. What the heck? Go away. We'll go away so I can read. Go. Goodbye. Ah! I cannot read my own chat. Ah! Hang on, I have to pop this damn thing out. Pop out chat. Done. I know how to stream. Yes, I do. Take as much time as you need. I know, and thank you. And Creeper Hiss. Thanks, Gerster. I know you guys don't mind. I still feel bad, but it is what it is. Like, we're working on it. And Gerster just signed on. I'm about to have company. But we are back on the madness. We are in the bookie cookie. We have armor stands to do. So I can get my mess out of this shop. Your foot hurts. Hang on, let me move this. I'm trying to find a happy spot for this. My foot hurts a ton. Dropped. Oh no! Guitar! Your foot! You're supposed to lift the weights, not drop them on yourself. Gerster! Oh no, Gerster. Yeah, you're... Gerster's arm. He dislocated it on holiday, and yeah, that might be bad. But is your foot okay? Is it just hurt? You didn't break anything, did you? Well, it has to drop, yes, but you're not supposed to drop it on your foot. Like, you have to be careful where you drop it. Yes, I understand basic physics. Let's come down. Oh, dear. What are we gonna do? I thought we'd stopped all breaking ourselves. Hoping nothing cracked either, we'll probably have a better idea tomorrow. Okay. Alright, well hopefully you are okay. Gerster, are you going to be able to function? There's a fairly large delay with stream. Is it lagging really bad? It's lagging really bad. Why is it lagging so bad? I'm not dropping any frames, though. Is it actually being laggy, you guys? Or is it just being weird? I don't know. You guys will have to let me know if stream's okay. You don't notice anything? Okay, it might just be my screen then. Da-da-dum. We are doing Minecraft. We are. I'm just looking for candles. Guitar!
Guitar_strings just gifted
Thank
5
you,
sets
guitar.
of wings to the
You
community.
didn't have to do that, honey. But thank you. You guys are so sweet. I really appreciate you guys. You were too slow to start the hype train. I'm sorry. Yep, you've got 22 seconds from now. I think it has to be somebody different, too. It has to be somebody who hasn't done anything. No! Not the debated. Why is that sound still wrong? Yeah, you were one of the 2 original people. It has to be more people. But thank you so much! Eclipse Voids, Wolf, Tabby, Doll, and Jack now have subs for the next month. Thank you. Command. Which scammed us. Alright, what? I was looking for more candles. Do I have more candles? Because we need more bases for these things. Because these are the other pieces to go with our Vindicator boss. Our strings ban Twitch. There's more candles. Okay. I don't know if we can ban Twitch from Twitch. That's awkward. Alright, let's see here. Da-da-dun. It worked! Oh my lord. That's awkward. That's potentially awkward. We might have to go back and unban that after in case it's some kind of TOS thing. But yeah. Oh lord. How has everyone been? I've done my best to keep up with you guys on Discord, but it has been a crazy couple of months. Dun. Alright, let's see here. With our Vindicator, we are going to need some pillagers. No, not that one, that one. Have an evoker. And some Vex. We are going to need a couple blue candles to go with the Vex. I already have blue dye. Where's my dye one? I know I did the freaking all gray just for easy. For me to know which ones were my primary working with armor stands boxes, but it's kind of backfiring in that they're now all the same color. Can we get a para shout out, please? How are you, para? Thank you, Jack. Guitarra is back together again. Although I saw Guitarra drama the other day. Yes, the shout out was very worth doing. Yes. It always is. Just for the fun of it. We'll just make some of these now. It was a misunderstanding. I'm sorry, Alex. I was running off today. But that's okay. How was your stream? How did it go? I didn't get to drop in. If I have to stop, I probably will have to stop moving. 7 hours of chaos? Okay, yeah, sounds like madness. In particular, you. Ah, Gerster! Hello. Can we get an Alex shout out too? Only slightly madness? I mean, still. Chaos sounds like an Alex thing. It always is. Let's give you a gray candle. But yeah, I'm sorry in advance. I am going to have to stop. No, you cannot make the man choose between you and Ruby. That's just wrong, Para. Okay, make sure nothing's unlocked. Nothing is. Okay, just that one. What is Gerster doing? Yes? What?
Bah.
Hello, Gerster. Let me change my settings. There. It'll just talk when I talk. Because I'm not gonna sit and push extra buttons today. Done. Show base plates. No, you never stood a chance yet. You don't choose between the pets. You never ask someone to choose between the pets. Gerster! How are you? How is the arm?
You don't want to know my setup currently, I'll tell you that much.
Collect your head. Alex! Alex wants me to collect his head. Whenever somebody can get there. Woo! Yeah, I mean, I've had to completely change mine too. So, I would be scared to find out what yours is to accommodate your arm. Jack steals Dax constantly.
Normally my mouse is to the right of my keyboard. Currently it's behind my keyboard.
Yeah. The things we do to accommodate. You've probably got an abundance of your heads. I don't know, actually. I don't think I have a whole lot of yours.
We can get them.
I mean, other people have a lot of yours, but Alex. But I don't. I think the last one I had of yours went here. Oh dear, Para. If Jack's not stealing Dex, then who is? Alright. Apply gravity, no. Small stand, yes. And Sean. You are very concerned. You should be concerned. Hydrate. Yes, I will hydrate, Gerster. Thank you.
No problem.
And yes, I apologize in advance for all the... Okay, don't die. Ah, nope. For having to stop frequently. And where did my chat window go? Hello, chat window. There we go. Because I gotta stretch my hand. Because the damn thing is stupid. Dun dun. And I've had to completely rearrange my setup for it. Like, now my spare monitor is vertical. And that's very much an adjustment. As it goes far too high up over my head. And my laptop is up. Whoa. Aha. Alex head. Thank you. Complete. And my laptop is up next to it so I can have a keyboard on the actual keyboard tray. Which is where I had my laptop before. Why did I have that in two different... You might have given one to Gerster too. Gerster, do you have an extra Alex head?
I do not.
Okay, he doesn't. And I'm going to have to ask if anybody has any wrist brace, not wrist brace, wrist rests recommendations for your desks and stuff. Because I'm going to need to get some. Although today is really the first time I'll be on here for any significant amount of time to find out how much of a problem it is with the desk. Which direction is which, please? Thank you. Wrong direction. As it usually is. Shut your phone in the fridge by accident. Can only find it from here. At least you had a way to find it. I have shut mine in the freezer before. Depends on your keyboard, I think. Well, see, that's part of the problem. I have a USB keyboard that I'm using right now. The brand is Asa. I don't know how old it is. I have to send you a picture. But, I mean, it slopes down on its own. Once I replace, might it help to adjust the height of the chair? I've considered that. I need to have Wolf take another look at it and see if I'm just missing it or not doing it correctly. The problem is, this is technically his desk computer chair, and you've left yours in the freezer overnight. I can say I've never done that. And it's one of the desk chairs that's specifically made for tall people. So I don't know how high up it actually goes. I think it's as high up as it goes. But like my armrests are nearly even with the keyboard tray. And the armrests themselves don't go up any higher. I mean, the old buy something new to replace the old ones that you've lost and find them again is fairly standard, at least for me. Usually how they work. Done. It's not a good thing that you find it again. Well, I mean, not really. But it happens. I don't know where I want this thing to go. Let's move it a little bit further forward. Oh, it isn't a good thing that you lose it in the first place. Well, I mean, no. But I lose everything. My brain is Swiss cheese at the best of times. Dun dun. Invisible stand. Dun dun. The hurting wrist for your keyboard or your mouse. The problem is it can be both. It's usually the keyboard that hurts first. And this keyboard in particular isn't helping because it's bigger than my laptop keyboard, but my laptop keyboard has broken keys. But it was hurting with the laptop keyboard too. And that's part of what the tests that they're having to do are for, is they're having to make sure that it's not like carpal tunnel or me having disc or vertebrae problems that are irritating my stiff persons and making the spasms worse, or just my stiff persons reacting before they do any medication changes. So, fun. But, so right now I'm just like trying to adjust everything I can, but it's usually the keyboard wrist first. Sometimes it's the mouse. And yes, I know that's oh so helpful, but I tried using a low pillow when I had the broken wrist, and the have you tried WD-40? I wish that worked. Like really. If that worked, it would be fantastic. Show arms, yes, because I think we have to put his head on his arm. Small stand, yes. By gravity, no. I tried the pillow thing when my wrist was broken. Now, I don't know if it would help more now that, you know, I can actually move my wrist. The problem was that it fell off all the time of the armrest. So I was constantly fighting to balance it and having to make sure that I kept it balanced there, and it used more muscles to keep it balanced there. And it got even more frustrating. Bum, bum, bum. So it's one of those things that I haven't tried again and might, but that's why I haven't tried it again. And I realize WD-40 isn't technically meant for your joints, Jack, but at this point, if it worked, I wouldn't care. I mean, it won't, but you know. Dun, dun. Oh no, I didn't lock the other one. Ah. Been too long since I did an armor stand. It's for you and you get to a certain age. Yeah, exactly. When you no longer care and just want things to work at this point. Welcome back again, Gerster. What? There's not a whole lot of terraforming under there, so be careful. What are you doing? Oh, fixing that so it quits moving. I'm just so used to it, it doesn't even matter.
Better.
Yeah, it would have driven you nuts to have watched me do the guitar in Justy's Tavern. Because
Definitely.
there was nowhere in that room that I could put the lectern without triggering something.
So that was a Bully Gerster stream.
I did that off stream. I mean, that depends, Jack. I don't know. You'd have to ask Para. Mine started too early, but that's, you know, chronically ill. If you said any number above 21. I mean, I was diagnosed with stiff persons at 18. So... Oh! Hello, how are you? Can we get a soul shout out, please? How have you been? Dun, dun. Slightly better now. We'll see how it goes. Thank you for the shout out. Dun, dun, no. Alright, now let's see if we can get this head lined up to that candle. Dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, now back. Done. Dun, dun, dun. Drop it. Almost lined up, but not quite. But it may not line up exactly. Because we know armor stands. Gerster's getting himself stuck again. Above a candle. You're gonna catch... Well, I was gonna say you can't actually catch on fire. We don't have fire tick on.
Don't worry, I'm just getting hot.
Are you cold? Do you need warmed up?
No. I don't want to be cool anymore. I just want to be hot and get all the girls film.
Poor Gerster. Alright, I think that's lined up enough. Yes. Yes. Ah. Have a pillager. Da-da. Life goals. I mean, that might be the extreme way to go about it. Yeah, I think so. Just about to go out somewhere and a server went offline at work. No! Not the servers. Why are they like this? Okay, we're gonna put an evoker over here, I think? With his Vex. Why didn't I put the head on it? Half a brain cell. Where'd you get the half a brain cell, Jack? Where can we get them? The brace... arms. I can talk. I can't, but we're gonna pretend I can. Vex came by and dropped it. That I can believe. Who knows where the cat came up with the brain cell, but it's not time to do the head yet. We gotta do that candle first. Candle. Dun, dun, dun. Erster's gonna break his ankle to go with his dislocated shoulder.
But a balance one way or another.
I mean, but you don't need two.
Oh. Should have told me that earlier.
It might be from a bird you feel like flying. Oh dear. Have you told Madness how you dislocated your shoulder?
I think I've told people on stream and in call, but I don't think I've told anyone actually in a channel.
Oh, okay. We just aiming to break as many things as possible. I don't know. Can we stop breaking things as, like, a community this year?
I didn't break anything.
Hey, you got awful close. I think dislocating counts.
I dislocated something. There's a difference.
Technically, I'm the only one that's broken anything, I think. But other people have gotten awfully close.
Oh, my sister definitely broke her wrist very well.
Oh, Lord, what did your sister do?
She has a scar now
Oh, did she have to have surgery?
because she needed surgery for it.
Oh, Lord.
So I got angry, and I also wanted a more permanent injury, so I dislocated my shoulder. That was the obvious
Apparently.
thing.
It's not a family vacation if you don't all get injuries.
Oh, I was the only one.
Oh, well, that's good. Don't go down slides on your feet with socks. Yes, Jack, you generally don't surf down slides. Although, I mean, lots of kids have done that, so... I have to say, you're probably not the only kid to have ever done that. You were 6. I mean, true. Dun, 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 dun,
How old
dun.
was I when I broke my first wrist?
Your first one? Since when are there
I've
safety bars on
broken both of
slides?
them separately. Like, I'm above you.
Cursor? I think
Eh,
you need a bubble, too.
maybe. Well, my sister broke, at one point, has broken both of her wrists separately, then broke one another time. So,
Oh, Lord. Guitar, I was very happy of my record that until the last, 12 months, well, a little over 12 months now, I could have said I had never gotten stitches out of surgery and never broken anything either. And then within a year, oh no, both their wrists. I know someone who broke both arms, and I actually know them physically. This is not the Reddit story. I know someone who broke both arms on a four-wheeler. And then when he got the casts off, he and our classmates did, because I had a really small class, had a camping trip in their backyards to celebrate. And he tripped over one of the tent poles and re-broke one of them. The day he got the casts off from breaking both of them. We did not let him live that down for years. Oh no! Kid's bike? Yeah, that would do it! That would do it. I want this, like, facing the other direction. I'm gonna have to move it again. But I want it, like, facing that way. Yeah, they were riding four-wheelers when he broke both of them in a field somewhere, and he went over a hill, and there was a low wall in front of him that he didn't know was there previously, and he panicked and forgot which pedal was the brake and hit the gas pedal instead and went right into the wall. Yeah. That was when we were in 8th grade. That was fun. Dun, dun. You did that one time when you went go-karting? Yeah, ouch. Go down one. Okay, yeah, I like that one. Stretch. Okay. Oh, there went my shoulder popping. Ah.
is that... Are you gonna dislocate your shoulder as well?
No, the muscles tense up.
Oh.
And then the shoulders pop and the muscle relaxes. Most of the time.
Most of the time. For
Not
me, it
always.
dislocates.
Yeah, it doesn't dislocate for me. Technically, the muscle spasms could someday get bad enough to dislocate things on their own, but they haven't yet.
I heard a story that someone had a dislocation that was so severe that once they sneezed, it dislocated again.
Oh, yeah.
I heard that from a doctor.
Yeah. Yeah. That's always fun.
Now all I need is a inflatable parkour for children to dislocate it.
No. No more dislocating things.
So no more inflatable kids parkours. But
I mean, just
I'm competitive.
like wrap yourself in a foam armor suit before you do things.
Oh god! So that giant inflatable ball you get in.
Yeah, exactly. We need a Gerster-sized hamster ball.
So, what part of inflatable did you not understand?
I don't know.
Jack, it only comes with dislocating.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's either nothing or everything.
No,
don't get the
you
joke.
cannot do this extremes thing. That's your first. That's your first mistake.
I do want to know, if your vision goes fully white, is that a whiteout or is that almost becoming a blackout?
I mean, when it's gone white, I've never then blacked out after it. I would call that a whiteout.
I don't fully know the difference.
Graying
every
out
time
is
I
a
think
thing,
of
yeah.
whiteout, I think of like the running thing.
I always think of a snowstorm when I think of whiteout, so I mean, I don't know.
I always think of wipeout.
Oh, that too. I mean, Jack might be right. It might have been graying out.
Felt very weird, I gotta say.
I'm sure it did. It would have to. Because, like, your body's not supposed to do that.
Not? Oh. Gotta tell my body that next time, huh?
Right? It's not supposed to break. Or bend in that way, so... Yeah, true. Our bodies
Jack?
like to do lots of
Shush.
things they're not supposed to do. Dun.
Jack, be careful, otherwise we're gonna play rounds again.
Oh, Lord. I mean, I'm pretty sure
Oh no,
my
we're
body
gonna
threw
play
mine out.
FPS chess. Fight me.
Oh, Lord. What does that mean, Jack? RTFM? I don't understand. Explain.
Oh.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure our bodies just threw the manual out, Para. Just said bye. See ya. Read the... Oh. I mean, my body said no. A long time ago. And refuses.
Refuses to break itself or read the manual?
Read the manual.
Ah. For me it was both.
You think I need the alternate manual? What's the alternate manual? 22 months!
Dutchevs just polished their wings for 22 months. 22 months, let's go.
Let's go. Thank you for subscribing, Dutch. Thank you, Captain. And holy crap, 22 months. How has it been this long? His guitar had 23. Ow.
I only had 13.
Thank you. You only have 13, but that's still 13. That's a long time.
Yeah, but it's...
Your fingers are icy.
Hype train.
Parasite just polished their wings for 4 months. I knew I forgot to do something.
Oh, thank you, Para. You guys are awesome. Thank you. I don't know what that just did. Okay. No, you are. But okay. Aw,
Guitar
a
underscore strings
subscription.
just gifted 1 sets of wings to the community.
Thank you, Guitar. Train. Yay!
Hype train.
Gerster.
Gerghostster just gifted 1 sets of wings to the
Thank
community.
you. Mist now has a sub. Can we unban Twitch? No more scamming. Yeah, maybe we unban Twitch now and hope that they don't scam Guitar again.
Right.
No, that's the wrong direction.
Are we gonna tell people what happened with that, or?
What? The banning Twitch?
Yeah.
Oh, Guitar gifted subs, but did it to try to set off a hype train earlier, but didn't realize or forgot. Okay, be careful, Para. Thank you.
Hey.
But must have forgotten that he was one of the people that had almost started it to begin with, and it had to be somebody else. Because
It's easy enough to forget that you need 3 people, because it only gives two when you're almost there.
yeah, exactly. You never knew it was a thing. Yeah, it's weird the way it does it sometimes. But yeah, it has to be... It can be in whatever way, like subs, bits, whatever, but it has to be different people each time. It can't be the same person. Alright, the problem is that stand needs turned a little bit more. That's why it's not sitting correctly. Ah, not that direction, and not that much. The dad squad fell apart. No, Para will probably be back, but hopefully he is escaping work. Because he was trying to before.
Trying to find a way to get back and not be dad joked.
I don't think Para will ever be able to not get that be dad jokes.
Currently we are at I have just returned. Or I have returned.
Gerghostster just gifted 5 sets of wings to the community.
Thank you, Gerster. Alright, so Ace Gaming, Sorgan, Destiny, and Gecko got one. Thank you, Gerster. Aw.
Has Gecko ever been in this stream?
Once. The
That's
geckos...
more than 0.
Yeah, exactly. The geckos showed up one of the last streams the last time I was able to stream.
Well, now they know that you're streaming from a notification.
True. What was that? I think it was just one of the alerts went funky. Okay. Gerster has gone mad. No, Gerster has just hit what he usually does in Juice streams. Instead.
Yeah, but Juice hasn't streamed in a while, so I need to vent it somewhere else.
No, go back there. Why does this one not want to line up correctly?
Cue the shut up and take my money meme.
Thank you. Yes. I mean, Juice has streamed more. So he is doing better. Hydrate? Okay. Thank you. Hydrate. And I'm the last person that gets to judge anyone for not being able to stream, so. Alright, you
Jet has
need...
also been streaming.
Oh, yeah. That was the wrong way, but that might work. My stream is flashing. What do you mean my stream is flashing? Oh, now it's frozen. What the heck?
Oh gosh.
Is it okay?
I think mine is fine.
Flashing black. Thank you for gifting us up to
Gerghoster gifted Juice Soar a set of wings all their own. Gerghoster gifted a tier 1 sub to Juice Soar.
It's not.
They have given 9 gift subs in the channel.
Me, but it does look like it just
it's
isn't
also not for me.
moving.
For me, it seems to be fine.
Not having any dropped frames. Twitch. Thank you for the sub for Juice Gerster.
Now we also get a notification.
I was gonna say, I don't even think he's at home.
I don't care.
It's not gonna line up perfectly. We're just gonna go with what we got. It's gonna lock. We're just gonna have to pretend that Minnie got glued together, funky.
He got slapped in his right face.
Has it gotten any
And
better,
his head
Jack and
dislocated.
Dutch? I know Twitch has been a little bit weird with some people's streams lately.
Isn't that always?
Okay. I mean, it's been pretty bad. Like, I thought Juice's stream the other day was going down a couple of times when it was actually okay. It came back. What the heck? Maybe refresh? About to beat your last record. That's okay. We're good. Show the arms. Small stand, yes. Apply gravity, no. We'll give the evoker his specs. Level 2 emotes. 2. You don't think it's fixed? That is so weird. There, I saw it flash. What the heck is it doing? Because it's not dropping any frames. Well, I can either restart the stream, restart the game, or restart everything.
Or deal with it.
Or just leave it. Don't think it's the game. I mean, the game's not being weird. So it's probably not. I mean, my stream's being weird and choppy on my Twitch screen, but it has been the entire time. Like, to the point that I'm half tempted to close it on this monitor and open it up on my phone and see if it's still doing it. Done. Not that far. Dun dun. Alright. What am I doing? Do. Burn. Dun. Okay, well, let me know if it gets too irritating. We'll see if there's anything else we can do, but I mean, as of right now, everything on my side, at least. And it thought for a minute. Looks normal. Except for my own Twitch screen. But it hasn't been normal the entire time. Twitch, if you'd stop being twitchy, that would be great. Let's make this thing invisible. Which is twitchier than you. Yeah, and that's saying something recently, because it has been not fun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun. Okay, lock. Done. Oh, but this also will probably be stretched. Thank you, Jack. The only stream this week. Because we have to go to Tennessee. Yay. Starting Friday. Those are my fingers popping. Have an MRI Thursday. Because you're the only 10 I see. What? I'm confused. Confused. Pickup line about Tennessee. Oh, okay. Aw, thank you. Anyway. I didn't get it. Sorry. And tomorrow I have to take Evie over to one of the friends' house. She's gonna cat sit while they're out of town. So, have to get her settled. Then... That's pretty good, though. It just didn't click at all. This is why I don't know when people are flirting with me. In real life. Because it just... whoosh. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, out of purple. Exactly. You've heard, read it a few times online. Makes sense. Oh, I didn't turn gravity off. I was like, why the heck did it just go back down? Dun, dun. Dun. Less, because it's one of the heads. Kirster is again trying to catch on fire.
I heard my name.
It said you're trying to catch on fire again.
I'm also dozing.
Didn't it just run ads? Or was it just warning me about the ads? I have no idea at this point.
Imaginary ads. Aren't most viewers currently subbed?
Yeah, there is a snooze button. And I mean, it's been there. And you can, like, snooze it a couple of times before you can't do it anymore. Welcome back, Dutch. It's helpful, like, if they're ready to run ads just as I'm ending. Because then I'll just snooze it a couple of times. Because there's no point. But it's annoying that it pops up and blocks off so much of your chat. Dun. Oh, Dutch, did you go to the gym? Did you have fun? Hopefully you didn't drop a weight on your foot like Guitar dropped on his. Dun, dun. You made an update pic? Ah! That is up to you. Wrong direction. I'm glad that you've reached a milestone, though. That's always nice. I mean, I always feel small. That's not a new feeling.
I am not that small. I think I'm like 6. Not sure.
You're 6? 6 what? 6 years? 6 inches? 6 tacos?
Now I want food. Why do you do this to me? No, I mean like I'm 6 feet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's pretty tall. 6 tacos, Qatar says. Oh, apparently you told Jack you were going to eat. Did you eat?
Like, how tall are you? Yeah, I'm like 5 wings tall. Everything but the metric system. I'm 10 bananas. Yes, Jack, I did eat. That's the problem.
You are 7. Jack is 17 potatoes.
I am 77 1-liter bottles of water heavy.
Guitar is 6 feet 2 inches.
Damn it. Anyone has like 3-inch heels I could put on so I'm taller than guitar?
I mean, Wolf is 6'4".
Guess I need even taller.
Dun, dun, stand visible, no. Dutch is 5'5". I'm 5'1".
Oh, the baby.
Yeah, Panda already comes up just past my shoulders.
More that baby.
Feel like you're right around the max height where being taller actually starts causing more problems than being positives. Yes. Yes. Because...
Reminds me of the clips I see of someone being 7'1".
Oh, yeah, that would be rough.
Beginning of a traveling short. He almost hits his head against the light.
Ooh. Yeah, Wolf regularly hits his head on the light fixtures in our kitchen. And my hanging plants.
On vacation I was like just barely with shoes and a hat on. I could fit through the door. But I did hit my head against like every lamp that was hanging.
Things are just slightly uncomfortable for you, then you're lucky. So...
Are planes ever comfortable?
I have no idea. I've never been on one.
Huh.
The only hanging lamp light you've ever consistently hit was the one in Dutch's kitchen. Well, it's because Dutch hasn't had to think about tall people before, apparently. Because he's the same height-ish as me. No, put that back. I know some of this can help adjust, or like the just not quite there. Yes, just too tall. Dutch lives in the Netherlands. I'm sure he has tall friends. I mean, probably. We don't always necessarily plan our living places around our friends.
Wait, you don't? Oh.
I mean,
well, neither do I. I don't have any.
I mean, I do a little bit more because most of ours are taller than me and are closer to Wolf's height, or at least half of them are, which is just not fair. But Dutch says he doesn't have IRL friends. I feel like that's a problem that a lot of us have. I don't know that it's that much of a problem.
I do have a friend group. I'm just a person not doing anything with them. So yes, but no.
Alright, that's as well as that's gonna line up. Lock that one. You're gonna make an effort to make some more this year. Cool! Friends are good. Last year you almost caught a swan. Why were you trying to make friends with swans? That seems like a terrible idea. Swans are mean. Or is it geese that are mean and swans aren't?
Both.
Okay.
Well, I think geese
Having
always...
an online meetup with the IRL friends. What?
Geese are always aggressive. Swans are aggressive at mating season.
Oh.
Because all that geese have going for them is that they look like swans who are powerful, but they themselves aren't powerful. They just intimidate. So I always hiss back.
Ah. I would think that they wouldn't like the hissing back.
I don't care.
You'll care when they chase you.
Then I'll just strike them down. They're not gonna chase me for longer than I can chase them.
Oh, I don't know. There's some Canadian geese that live at a park near
Yeah, but
us.
that's Canada. I don't care about Canada.
And they're mean. Now, granted, they nest in the park too. So
None of their own fault.
sometimes they have reasons for being mean because their goslings are around, but don't enjoy hanging out with them often. It's the whole introvert thing. Like, I love the friends I have to bits, but it's exhausting to leave the house. Ryan Gosling is around. If Ryan Gosling was around, that would be entirely different. But no. No. Unfortunately, that is
don't know
not.
who that is.
Have you watched the Barbie
Don't worry, I'll
movie?
just kill myself.
Don't die.
You don't have to.
Have you watched Have you watched the Barbie movie? He's the guy that plays Ken.
I watched it, I didn't like it. But not because I got offended, but because I couldn't put it in a genre.
Ah. I can see that. It would be hard to place.
I did also watch it with my sisters.
Ah, okay.
And my whole lunch for that day was a big Twix.
A big Twix?
Yeah, we went to watch it at 12:30.
Uh-huh.
Usually I'd eat at like 1 a.m. Not a.m. 1 p.m. And I needed to travel before and after it with the train.
Oh. Do your theaters not sell like real food with like the candy and popcorn? Oh, crud. Dang it.
Oh no, it was...
Why? Thank you.
No, I was with one of my... I just gotten home from France. And I was with one of my sisters in not my home village, I guess.
Oh, okay.
And my other sister was around here, so we met up at one place with the cinema, went to watch the movie, and then they exchanged me, basically.
The old swap the brother trick.
Yeah. Well, I needed to get home somehow.
True. My sister and I have done that plenty of times with our younger brother. And
Was he
yes.
also injured?
What?
Was your little brother then also injured?
At various times, yes.
I like him.
He's got a couple concussions before doing stupid things.
Has he ever thought about dislocating his shoulder?
Have a good luck, Jack. I'm trying to remember. He did something to one of his arms once. But I don't know. I don't remember if he's dislocated anything or not.
Or if he maybe has broken his wrist, because that's also decently likely, I found out.
It wasn't that he dislocated it. Well, kind of. When he was little, he had what...
Oh, here the stories come.
Yeah,
When he was little.
No, when he was like a toddler, he had what a lot of people here call nursemaid's elbow, because a lot of little kids do it. Their elbow just pops out of joint very easily and very frequently. And the little shit, once he figured out after the first time that he wasn't going to die from this, would do it in stores. If you were holding his hand and he wanted to get away or wanted something, he would start to throw a fit and then would jerk against you, knowing that it would then dislocate his elbow.
That sounds like such a male thing to do.
And then he'd start screaming that you hurt him, when all you had to do was get him to hold still and hold his arm out straight and get him to make a fist and then bend his elbow up and it would pop right back in. But you're in the middle of a store and he's screaming that you hurt him because you pulled on his arm.
I like your little brother now. Just tell him that at one point, one of my viewers likes you. And just don't give any context.
But he fell a couple years ago. And like now he's just turning 28. And he fell a couple years ago. And they thought he'd broken his arm for a bit. Thank you for the stretch. I am stretching.
Good for your wrist.
And nearly dislocated the elbow again. And they told him because he had that problem as a child, his arm would be prone to it the rest of his life.
Yep.
And my mom...
with my shoulder.
My mom looked at him in the hospital and went, shouldn't have done it on purpose all this time. I was like, yeah.
Did he gain anything from it?
I mean...
Like, if he'd thrown a fit, did he actually get what he wanted?
The first couple times, I think he did, just because mom didn't know what else to do. Or, like, if she was by herself. After that, not necessarily, because we could still just pick him up. And we would just pick him up and take him to the car. But that meant we were dragging a screaming child out of the store, as you do. And often as not, it was me or my sister doing it. And I was only 11 years older than him. So you'd have, like, a 15-year-old dragging a screaming toddler out of the store.
I wouldn't be surprised if some people just got so used to it that they just didn't even acknowledge it. They just like look up and it's them again. And just go back to their business.
Probably. Like, I never paid that much attention because it was mortifying. And it was bad enough that, since there was such a big age difference, like, I don't know if any of you have had siblings or cousins or anything that age. And it
Both
tends...
my sisters are separately 2 and 4 years older than me.
Yeah, I'm 11 years older than my brother.
Yeah, I'm surprised by that, actually.
And my sister is 7 years older than my brother. But
So you're the eldest.
yeah, I'm the oldest.
Respect.
I'm the oldest child and grandchild. So that was fun. And I grew up with my 2 youngest aunts, who are 1 and 3 years older than me. So that was always entertaining.
Wait, then did you also have to sit in between your younger siblings because they would argue?
Not as much.
Okay, so
But that's because my
Me and my
sister and I were more
younger
likely to
sister-
argue than my sister and brother were.
me and my younger sister would always argue, so my older sister always had to sit in between us in the car. I got reminded of that when me and my younger sister traveled home in the train from France.
Oh,
I was
jeez.
annoying.
Oh, Lord. No, my sister and I were closer in age and tended to argue more than my sister and brother did. So that wasn't the problem. But yeah, the problem I usually had was... Thank you, Jack, for the hydrate. Was since I was so much older than my brother, from the nasty looks I would get in the stores from usually older people, you knew that they were assuming that he was my kid.
Oh. I would earlier go to like kidnapping, honestly.
Right? But no, they were assuming I was like a teen mom or something. Because we'd be
Well,
walking...
depending on how old you look, that doesn't help or does.
I got told I looked younger than me, what I was. Because people always thought me and my sister were twins. And it made me mad because I was older. Yes.
Some people always say that my sisters always also look alike, but they themselves don't agree at all, and I honestly don't know which party I support.
Yeah, I never really saw it either. Like, especially now. You can tell we're sisters, but we don't look that much alike. Exactly, Dutch. I don't know. People are just weird. And we got it all the time because we had younger cousins and stuff that we would go to the store with. And our moms would just leave us with the cart and go to get whatever because they knew we would distract the kids. And we'd be walking around and we'd get weird looks or nasty looks from the older people, and it's like, look, I'm just trying to help. It's a pity I wasn't as mouthy then. I kind of wish I was, but... Your dad went house hunting with you and a woman seriously asked if he was my partner? Wow. Yeah.
The fun thing about me and my older sister is that some people would think, instead of brother and sister, that we were girlfriend and boyfriend.
That's awkward. Only a
So,
30+ year difference, right?
I do remember my sister once telling me like that she got a story about that of one of her friends asking, and I just found it very funny.
Oh, Lord. I still remember, one of my friends now, but I dated him a long time ago. We had gone out to dinner. And he's only a couple years older than me. I was mid-20s. And I forget what restaurant we went to, but it was in a new town and everything. We ordered our drinks, and they brought our drinks back. And gave him a regular straw, and me, like, one of the colorful, twirly kid straws. And the waiter left, and we were like, seriously? What do they think is happening here? Oh, it was like, people are
Honestly,
weird.
I would laugh very hard at that myself.
I mean, we did. We did. And, like, they never said anything. I mean, I loved the straw. Don't get me wrong. And I had a Build-A-Bear box. Because he'd gotten me a Build-A-Bear. That I still have.
Aw.
So, yeah.
Dutch, same.
So I liked the straw. It was just the thing that it was like, okay.
Were they different proportions is the main question. Or was it just colorful?
No, it was different proportion. Like, it was one of the colorful, like, bendy straws. Where his was just like a normal, like, the white stripes didn't bend at all. Yeah. And, like, the bendy straw was wider. Like, it was a completely different straw. It's very weird. I
can just imagine that they were like, yeah, we ran out of this straw. Okay, just give her the colorful one. It will be fine.
They didn't, though. Like, because they kept the straws in their apron pockets. The servers did. So you could see that they had the normal straws. It was funny. It was funny and odd, is what it was. Okay, I need black ink. I have black ink somewhere. Or black dye. Black dye.
The armor set that I got to match myself is still here.
The what?
You made an armor stand of me in one of the pubs, and I wanted to sit next to it with the same skin and the same leather armor.
Oh,
but
yeah.
The armor is still in here.
Yeah, the armor's still in here. Like, I remember you requesting it so that when we ruin this relationship with a straw, let's see them battle for it. Yeah, he would never. He would never have tried to take a colorful straw from me. Even now.
It's just to see which one is the child in the relationship.
True.
My dad does always tell me to keep being a child. So.
Yes. Like, don't let go of that.
Well, at one point I will need to for some things.
I mean, there are some times that you have to be a grown-up, but yeah, unless it's a moment where you have to be. Maybe the straw was for the Build-A-Bear. It's possible. I had left it in the box, though. Like, I didn't have it out. I wasn't carrying it. Because we were going to go to a movie after that. Dun, dun. Don't remember which movie, but... Dun.
Also, my dad still very much likes pinball machines.
That's because pinball machines are awesome.
I tried to play with a pinball machine with with my shoulder.
Oh, that would be
After the
bad.
incident. It didn't work out too well because I needed to offset my whole body.
Yeah, that would have been very bad. All right, let's see here. Dun, dun, dun. Nope, other way. Dun, dun, dun. But yeah, that was a fun time.
I don't really have relationship stories. I do have an ex though.
Well,
Woo. I can brag somewhat. Woo.
I mean, at least this was one of the funny relationship stories. I'd rather tell those ones.
Funny ones. I'm like, I now want to position myself like elbow on the table, just holding my head with both hands, like tell me more. But I kinda only have one arm, so tell me more. Interested Gerster noises.
Yeah, that same friend recently had to put me in a group chat. Okay, see you in a bit, Dutch. On Discord with somebody else he's friends with because she's trying to set him up with people, which isn't necessarily a bad idea. But she isn't. Some of the people she's choosing are odd. And they were telling me about them. And the one she got to, and I was like, no. No. Like, I know I don't technically have a veto, but unless you really like this girl, no. And she was like, why? I was like, from the sounds of it, this person will drive him nuts and is
Content.
just too dumb. Because, like, not in a mean way, but is, like, meeting people without doing proper, like, safety, like telling people where she is. Stuff like that.
Oh, you need to tell people where you are.
She was traveling to meet somebody else in another city.
Oh, yeah. Then fair enough.
Hadn't actually met them in person yet. Only told one person their actual name. And then didn't actually set up, like, location sharing or anything like that, and went dark the day before her flight left and wasn't answering any texts or anything. So yeah. I was like, no. No.
Denied. Not gonna happen. No, not gonna happen.
Like, I don't know how else to tell you no other than no.
Well, you can also say neglected. Denied is a good one. Nope. You could also just change language and say nay. Which, if you just say it out loud, sounds like what a what people say horses do, that they neigh.
Yeah. I mean, she then dropped it fast enough that we didn't have to get to, and if anything bad happens, it's me that you're going to have to deal with when I come in to yell at you about how stupid this was.
We just all collectively move there and yell. We're going on a trip to yell at her.
And hope that we only yell. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really have connection with that many relationships. Does also have to do with that I'm not necessarily that old.
True.
I do know a lot of my friend group have like ships within the friends group or something.
Right.
Probably. At least they used to. I was ever shipped with one person, that's about it. That's also now my ex. So I couldn't say they were wrong.
True.
Does remind me of the question if I think at least I at one point saw online, if you learn about relationships during the relationship or when it ends. When do you learn more about yourself?
Oh, yeah. It can be tricky.
I probably learned more about myself during the relationship. But I do hear a lot of people say that they learned more after.
Yeah. I mean, I've had both types. I have to say the ones where I learn more about myself after were sometimes very bad breakups.
Yeah, that also has to do a lot with it. Yeah, I didn't have that bad of a breakup. We hadn't had contact for a couple of weeks by then.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that would help a little bit.
Though I am confused as to what YouTube now is thinking about relationships because it keeps I keep getting ads about Bumble,
Oh, dear.
which is a dating site for those who don't know.
Little bit awkward. Just a little bit awkward.
And I once got an ad that is inappropriate to say on stream, which says enough.
I mean, I keep
Spoilers,
getting
it
diet
didn't have to do
ones,
with me.
so...
Hmm?
I keep getting diet ads, so I'm about to, like, start leaving very bad reviews on my ad recommendations.
Reminds me of when I once, with some of my friend group, I bought a skirt.
Okay.
And I did that on my laptop, and from then on I just kept, I think I deleted my browser history before that. So I just kept on getting ads for female clothing.
I thought you should try more.
It is more fun to get ads that don't target you than to get ads that do target you.
Very true. don't know why I'm spending this much time on this head, but it will not even...
That one needs to be perfect, to be honest.
It will not line up the way I want it to.
Just like the other head.
True! The other ones I was at least able to get closer. Or I feel like I was.
And you probably, I don't fully know how it works, but you can't set the coordinates of the thing for the same place, can you?
No. There's this relative align and relative exact, but I've never really figured out how to make them work correctly. Like, sometimes they make things work, and sometimes they don't. No. Even worse. Um... Done. Done. That's... Blocking it. Fine. Not gonna go
Getting
on.
too frustrated.
Yep. Not gonna go perfectly. Whoever did these minis just wasn't that good at it.
Or they've been used for a long time.
Or they've been used for a long time. True. Alright, now villagers. Brown. Red for the librarian. I already have a red. And brown for the unemployed. Okay. Alright. One fisherman, one unemployed. Do a couple more just in case. Nah. Village is over here. Ah, wrong button. Let's put the fisherman down here. Base plate, no. Show arms, yes. Small stand, yes. Like gravity, no. Tension. Ooh, Gerster has shifted spots.
I have now become a flower.
He's now a flower instead of being on fire.
I'm not hot anymore, but I am pretty.
Dun,
Or I'm grounded. Let's just go with I'm pretty.
Yeah, we'll go with that one.
Yeah.
Dun,
Also like how I'm online since a long while and I'm just not doing anything.
well, I mean, injured arm.
Yeah, but
But what?
damn it, I can't argue with that. Yeah, but gamer. I don't know.
Yes, but arm.
Stop being good at arguments.
Hey, you're talking to the one who's had the broken wrist.
Fair enough. How is the wrist doing so far?
It's starting to get sore. But it's okay. Probably not gonna be going for too much longer anyway.
Yeah, the big thing about it is it starting to hurt because it's flexing for too long, or if it's starting to hurt because of the like the rotation?
I don't know, because the way I have it sitting between my armrest and resting on the keyboard stretch, thank you, should be the correct angle and everything. And the wrist itself isn't actually moving that much. It's the fingers. So, I mean, obviously the wrist is moving a little bit internally, but
I do move my wrist a good bit.
it's also like pulling up into my elbow. So it's the muscles. It's all of them. Although this is longer than I was able to play the last week or so. Although at that point I was playing with the laptop on my lap. So my wrist wasn't at the right angle at all. Before my hand started getting sore. Because those times I didn't even make it an hour. Nope, nope, nope. Needs to be 15. It goes up 2. No, 3. Alright. 2. 2. 2. Turn, 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 turn. Actually, no. I want him this way. Dun, dun. Dun, dun. 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 Mm-hmm. All right. And back up. And over. Stand invisible. And here. No. Dun, dun, dun. No, it's not quite turned. Well, it's okay. Is it gonna hit better this way? Drop. Oh, too far. Dun, dun. Aha! Perfect. Luck. Fisherman.
Now to just fill everything with water again.
What? What are you talking about filling with water?
The room.
Better not fill the room with water.
Reminds me when I don't remember who, but someone just started firing fireworks with a crossbow.
Var.
Was it far? I thought it was Jack.
No, it was Var. It was Var wearing a paraskin.
Ah, that's why.
To say there's TikTok and everything.
I think I have a TikTok, but I don't do anything with it.
There's a TikTok and a YouTube short. Alright, the librarian will be the next. Probably
I am
rough
very
things.
active on YouTube. Don't see anything.
Guitar says he completely avoids TikTok.
Good. The only way I see TikTok things is through YouTube. And I once downloaded it because I wanted to watch a juice stream.
Right?
That's my whole reasoning.
I mean, true. I have made sure that I have cut down on my TikTok time. And I try to make sure that I watch more of my following than suggested, because the suggested got really weird there for a while. And had to reset it.
I do think one of my sisters... I know one of my sisters has it. I don't know about the other.
I know my sister has it, but that's because we've been looking up some of the newer country songs that are hilariously wonderful. And I usually don't like country, but these ones we're putting in a playlist for the next time that we actually go to any type of family reunion thing around our more conservative family members. Because it is not country as you would expect country to be. But it starts off sounding like you expect it to. I'm gonna make sure I have my phone charged and my camera ready when she starts the playlist full of songs by gay artists that are very openly mentioning adult relationships and such. In a way that will horrify them all, and it will be great. It
All
will.
in the name of terrifying people. Meanwhile, I'm getting a lot of Discord DMs from a group with just basically one guy asking another one female person how girls work.
That is too difficult to break down easily. Because, you know, they're people and individuals. Hello, Para, welcome back. There's only one good country song, Guitar? May I ask what it is? Welcome back, Dutch.
Guitar nose on the guitar.
Where did you come from? True. I would send you guys a TikTok of the ones I'm talking about, but I cannot put it in Madness. Oh, hello, bot.
Huh. I just saw that flash by very quickly and disappear again.
Because it is not family friendly. In lots
Sarah,
of
what
ways.
about you take me home?
What? What about taking me home?
I know we're talking about
Oh,
the
okay.
song, but still.
Thank you, mods. The mod squad, all the mod love. You do. I did not mod.
I don't even want to be it, but still.
Yeah. Well, that was the other thing I was laughing about. That same friend is now running somebody else's Discord channel now. And so I was helping their mod team with something. And they were having a member that they were having to put in timeout for a certain amount of time for breaking the rules. And they were like, okay, so who's going to go explain to them this? And a whole bunch of the mods were like, no, I don't want to do it. And they were like, okay, should...
Not it.
Yeah. And they were like, okay, should we have a designated person that, like, usually handles this? And they were like, no, I can't be that person, da-da-da-da-da. I can't be the heavy. And, like, I messaged my friend afterwards. I was like, how do you end up with all these people as mods that aren't willing to be the bad guy? Like, I realized that this isn't a streamer Discord at all. But I'm used to, if you're a mod, you're automatically going to end up being the bad guy. You have to be willing to be the bad guy. Like, there may be times where you don't feel up to handling it that time and somebody else takes it. But how do you end up with almost an entire mod team that refuses to be the heavy?
I would probably myself also refuse to be it. And that's also why I don't want to be mod in the first place.
Well, yeah, exactly, Dutch. It's not the bad guys, because they're the good guys, they're protecting the community. It's like, but how do you end up with a whole community, a whole mod team that almost entirely refuses?
You just sometimes have to be harsh.
Yeah. Like, they don't even have to be harsh. They just were telling them, you know, this is what's happening, and this is why, and you can't do that again. That's it. Like... They were like, honestly, I expected you to take that one. I was like, and that's why I told the person who ended up typing faster than me that I'd back them up or take their spot if, like, they went on vacation or something. But how did you end up with an entire mod team where nobody else, where, like, 2 people are willing to do that? How? Your whole foot is starting to feel extremely stiff. Oh, guitar, that's not good. Have you iced it? I'm sure you have. It's not swelling or anything, is it? I did not put that thing in attention, and so now it's wrong. No ice. Do you, by any chance, have rubbing alcohol, water, and Ziploc bags?
The alcohol is to drink, not to put on there.
I mean, I'm sure regular, like, if you have cheap drinking alcohol, it would work too, but very slight swelling on the impact point, but minimal. As long as it's still minimal, you might be okay, as far as it not being broken.
I was thinking of the meme like, have you tried turning it off and on again? But instead of turning it off and on, have you tried alcoholism?
No.
Never a good idea. Don't gotta say that with it.
No, the rubbing alcohol is because if you put rubbing alcohol in the water, it won't freeze completely.
See, this
Oh,
is the
Dutch,
thing that bothers
gross.
Snow.
So you can make one of those, like, movable slushy ice packs out of just water and a Ziploc and some rubbing alcohol. Dutch, gross. Like,
Dutch is still up to do that, by the way.
like, I'm not as anti-feet as some people, but no licking the feet. Like,
Just no.
not on stream. Take that off stream.
Especially. At that point, get OnlyFans. You'd make more money there.
True. I mean, I assume they wash them first.
Hopefully. Well, probably. Yeah. To be honest, some of them probably don't.
Yeah, but
Anyway, the armor stands.
now that we have gone completely off track. I mean, it would be a distraction, but I don't know that it would be a good distraction if it was the injured foot. Because that would just hurt. Potentially. I would assume.
I also get the feeling that it's then a very higher likelihood of being becoming infected.
Well, I mean, if it's not an open wound.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, Lord. Not on stream!
Guitar, not yet.
Oh, Lord.
Vera, you should have typed stop with a W in between.
Oh, Lord.
Stop.
Okay, while Dutch and Guitar are distracted.
So anyway.
I missed you guys.
How many players are going to be at this table?
I haven't decided yet, because these are NPCs. I haven't even
No check,
decided
but
who's going to be at this table yet.
Who are at the other table even?
This table is Dutch and Para and Alex and Tim.
Alright.
Yeah, ads are like really regular. I have mine at every 30 minutes for like 30 seconds because I just turn mine down as low as they'll let me go. If I move them to every hour, I think I can do every 3 minutes. I have to make them 3 minutes. So I'd instead opted for more frequent and shorter. Like, if you guys ever
would
say...
probably be less annoying.
Yeah, as being less annoying. But, like, if you guys want me to switch them as people get ads, like, people who deal with ads, let me know. I just always went for the more frequent and much shorter as potentially less annoying than...
I think your stream is actually the first stream where I ever got an ad. Because I wanted to watch it on my phone. And I couldn't log in properly.
What's an ad? Exactly.
I don't know. I do know what an ad is with a double D.
Maths. Evil maths.
Oh, wanna start about maths?
What?
Do I have a math book?
No. No maths.
So how good are you guys with irregular numbers? I'll stop.
Guitar might
I
know
am-
how to do that. I don't know.
Yeah, I am becoming curious who even knows what they are and knows somewhat what you can do with them.
Oh, guitar knows what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, guitar. I should have had all the maps I actually can get in my life. All I can get in the future is like work on them, get to know them better.
Dun, dun. Alright. I have a nitwit's
Okay.
head? I think I do.
Guitar. What's I plus I?
Face. Eyeballs.
No, this is an actual math question. You know, Dutch, you ain't wrong. Okay, then.
Do not have a
Alright,
nitwit
it was
head.
I times I.
Yeah.
What's I times I? Or I squared?
Those are mini blocks. Which reminds me, we still need to give the Vindicator a treasure. I do not
Guitar
have a nitwit head.
knows! Okay, that's all.
Negative
Math
one.
class over. Yeah.
I'm so confused. That's okay. It's math. I'm good. I'm just gonna ignore
Do
its
you actually
existence.
want me to explain it?
No. Uh-uh. Uh-uh.
Yes, Dutch. I squared is -1.
Once we got past basic algebra and I hit trig, I literally had friends who were taking the class that would re-explain everything to me right before a test. So I could retain the information long enough to pass the test.
This is a math stream now.
And then move on.
Okay, Nock, do you even know what I stands for?
I'm assuming some kind of an imaginary number. Don't explain it. Don't.
It is
don't.
the imaginary number. It stands for the square root of -1.
If it's an imaginary number, then why does it have a number assigned to it?
Because the square root of -1 otherwise isn't possible.
Why are we dealing with impossible numbers? Why would you ever need to deal with impossible numbers? See, this is what makes me mad about math.
That's why they are imaginary. But what is the square root squared?
No. I
That's
refuse.
nothing. If you have the square root of 4, that would be 2. If you then square it again, it would be get back to 4.
I'm just ignoring you now.
The square root of squared.
You can
Cancel each
say
other
math
out.
words over there. I'm not listening. Blah blah blah. Like Charlie Brown teacher mode.
Okay, so what's e to the power of I pi? Ba ba. I don't actually know if I have that correctly. Oh, E is a constant. Nook, do you know what pi is?
3.14. And it goes off, but I don't remember the rest of it.
E is about the same thing, it's just a number. I want to say a random number, but no, it's a very specific number.
Okay. E equals MC squared. That's what E is.
Woo! Now, do you also know why that is?
No, shut up.
Yeah, I think it's -1. I just don't know if I have it correct. Guitar. E to the power of I pi, I thought was -1.
Dun,
I
dun.
can actually check. I should know. Because I had this last year.
Dun, dun.
Alright, I have a thing that can just... Yeah, it was -1.
Dun.
Oh, I just have a calculator that can go with irregular numbers. I'm happy with it.
I'm just tuning y'all out. Like,
This is my stream now.
like, my comprehension of math is bad enough when I'm not having brain foggy days.
Don't worry, you can also say a lot of things and I wouldn't recognize any of it. Because I know Dutch math, not English math. Which is basically the same. I just know...
I was gonna say,
like,
isn't math one of those supposed to be
Yes.
universal language things?
But, the names for things are totally different. In English, it's squared. In Dutch, it's kwadraat. Hear the similarities?
Oh yes, totally. It's not working on me either, Para.
Ah, yes. Dutch just said the square root. Wortel.
Oh lord.
Which is hilarious because wortel also means carrot.
What?
Yes.
Oh lord.
Suffer. So how many tacos high are you?
I don't know. Dun, 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 dun.
I used to always have high and tall. I would switch them up to say like how tall someone is, how high they are.
I mean, to be fair, that's an easy one to switch.
So I said the Dutch people are very high. Which I've heard is also true, but not what I meant.
Oh lord. Oh, that's always fun, with Evie and her blood sugar. Walking through the store again. Because, you know, sometimes it goes high or low. And people just overhearing you talking, like especially if my phone just like beeps or something. And she'll be like, I'm high again. And, like, we know she means blood sugar.
But they don't.
They don't. We've gotten some weird looks with that one. Especially when you're just calmly like, oh, great. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. All right. I'm going to finish this villager, and then we're going to be done, and we'll have to decide who our players
And then
are
we'll go
next
back to
stream.
moths.
No. No, then stream is going to end. We are going to find somebody to raid. You can inflict maths upon them.
They will suffer as you have.
They might enjoy it. You never know. Whether it's
Have
the
you ever
suffering
met
or the
someone
maths
who
or both.
actually enjoys math?
Wolf watches math YouTube for fun.
Same. That's something different, though.
And Panda gladly proclaims math to be his favorite school subject. And gets upset if he doesn't get to do it.
I also found it fun, actually. But, the further you go, the less fun it gets.
Yeah, I remember that, Para. We were just talking about that a few minutes ago. That was not fun. That was infuriating.
Gonna tag far to get online now. Do you still have those fireworks? I need them for reasons. Quotations.
Yeah, no you don't. Ew, calculus.
I do still know, like, when I needed to choose what sort of math I got. I don't know if this goes for all countries, but in the Netherlands we have math A and math B. And then we also have C and D. But we don't talk about those yet. But you are necessary to do either math A or B. You can't do both.
You can't
Only
do
one.
both?
No.
Dutch did both.
Well, I did D, so take that, Dutch. And D basically being the advanced of A. I think. But A is more...
Look at it is.
Everyone always said... Yeah, Dutch did break my brain. I thought you... Well, the school system may have changed, probably. Usually does. But everyone always said that Math B is harder than Math A. I never saw it that way. I just saw it as two different types of math.
I have no idea. When I went to college, I took the maths I had to take in high school, which I went up to trig and statistics, which I just told you guys how I passed, with my friends coaching me right before the tests. I remember none of it.
Fair enough.
And...
I would just like to point out that guitar indirectly called Dutch old. Anyway, continue your story.
We always call Dutch old. And then when I got to college, you still had to take a math, but they obviously had a lot of options. So I took what they called the art kids math, since I was in theater anyway, and I took college level pre-algebra. So, yay.
No, I was the only person in my whole school to do Moth D in my grade. So I was alone with like uh there was one person like one rank, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
if I call it that, higher than me, and then he's also 1 year higher than me.
Okay.
Then and the rest of the class was like, oh, one rank higher, 2 years later.
Oh, geez.
And then they all just left.
They'll
And we
just
would
laugh.
then be with a total of 4 people. Because I just realized there were also 2 others that were just 1 grade higher than me. Then the next year, 3 people of my grade joined. They were all a year younger than me, or a year before me. But I started a revolution for Moff D.
Apparently. Oh no, Dutch. Yeah, that sounds rough. Alright.
Yeah, a lot of things you need to get into with Moff B for the more science-y things.
Okay, that is all the Minecraft today. Where do you guys
Now
want
on to marbles.
to Where do you guys want to go? Apparently Rendog is playing Zuma's Bed Wars minigame, which I haven't seen any of. Grady is on with Minecraft Hardcore. Hazel is on with Create Arcane Engineering, which I hadn't heard until I saw her alert today. I need to look at what that is. Havoc is on with Hardcore. Mr. Vloop is on. Stingin is on, but Stingin is playing WoW. What do you guys think? No PCs. Yeah. Now we're talking about school.
I always had my iPad.
Oh,
I
jeez.
used to game on my iPad actually.
We didn't have iPads.
How did you live? In, in, I could never go outside. Phew.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Jack, my sister called me an iPad kid on vacation.
Although that reminds me of another story that I meant to tell you guys.
Oh, story time!
Because I saw a TikTok and it was a mom who had asked her kid, who hadn't thought of it, but asked her kid if she realized what it meant to change the channel on the TV. And was like, do you know what I mean when I say that? And she's like, well, it means to change what we're watching. And she's like, well, do you realize what that came from? And so had to explain it. Like, there used to actually be channels on TV. Like, still are sometimes. I did.
Cable.
Yeah, cable. And she said, and then I thought of, do you realize why it's hang up the phone?
I never realized that, but I also never really said it in English.
Because the phones used
You
to
used to
actually hang
up
on
a
the
phone,
wall.
yeah.
The phones used to actually hang on the wall, and you hung them up.
I know, but I never thought of it.
And I told Panda
I...
that, and he looked at me like I was crazy.
Dutch! My I'm gonna need to lay on bed now.
Okay, somebody explain that.
I'm having an identical crisis right now. 1 sec. Okay, it's done.
Telephone hanging on. Although I did say, I was like, I really do miss, though, being able to slam the phone down when you were mad at somebody and you were hanging up. Oh, hang the phone on. Oh, okay.
Yes, Para, it does directly translate to that.
Oh, Lord. But yeah, like, he's only... Yeah, before, like, just hitting the button on circle... Well, even the circle phones. Like, from the circle phones, they went onto the wall. Yeah. They were still the rotary dial. Like, I grew up with the rotary dial. But you could have them either sitting on a table or hanging on the wall. I did too, Jack. This is how we got the whole Crimson thing. Oh lord, don't start the Crimson thing again. No. No, 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 no. Where am I rating you?
No story time!
That was the story time.
Oh. Now tell us more about the Build-A-Bear.
I still have that Build-A-Bear. That
I know
actually
you
has
said
been...
that.
That actually has been my bribe. That Build-A-Bear is now kind of my bribe when any of the kids don't feel good. Is they get to snuggle with that Build-A-Bear. They get to lay down and snuggle with that Build-A-Bear when they don't feel good. Otherwise, they're not allowed to touch it.
Don't touch me!
They have to stay out of my stuffed animals.
Just have it like out of reach with all the cleaning things.
No, they're up in a net.
Alright, then otherwise you can't reach, huh?
Yeah, exactly. How can I be so young but feel so old? I know, Para. Right? Is so-and-so home?
Yeah, good idea,
still had
Jack.
their
Let's go.
family
Back
phone
to
and he
mom.
didn't pick up and it forwarded to his parents' place. Oh, Lord. Yeah, yeah. Calling, is so-and-so home? Can I talk to them? Or you call and the phone is busy. Nice, Mom. Aw. Or when you had to have all the phone numbers of all your friends memorized.
Oh, I didn't like that.
I used to do that. I can't anymore.
Oh, I only know my house number.
I mean, I
And
know
I
a
still need
couple
to
of phone
remember
numbers, but
like the
that's it.
first 4 letters to get the whole number. And those aren't even... Those are just the 4 dials you need to set in.
Oh,
For
jeez.
the phone to know that it's like a home phone.
Oh, Lord. That is weird, Para. What the heck? Best emergency phone number? Can't forget the 3. Yeah, the 3 is the most important thing. Oh, Lord. Alright, where do you guys want to go? You want to go to Ren, to Mr. Vloop, to
I wanna go
Havoc,
home.
to Hazel?
I wanna go snuggle with the teddy bear now.
Well, you can do that too, but where am I sending you on, Twitch?
I don't know. I'll bring lollipops.
Havoc or Hazel? Okay. Havoc or Hazel? Do you want hardcore or create arcane engineering, apparently? Havoc is at 1,000+ days. You want a lollipop? I don't have lollipops!
I
Alright.
do. I only have a few. Grabs my carousel of lollipops.
All right, we have 1 vote for Havoc and 1 vote for Hazel. I need another vote, one way or the other. Somebody be a tiebreaker. Copy and paste your raid message.
It's gonna stay a tie. You're gonna be here for a
No!
story time.
Pick one! Gerster, pick one. Havoc or Hazel? Hazel. Paris says Hazel. Okay. Aha.
Queasy.
Too bad.
Then I'll choose Havoc. That you be here for no.
No. We're going to Hazel. You're going to Hazel.
That.
All right. And I will let you guys know what stream schedule is for next week as soon as I know. But I hope you all have a good weekend, and thank you for all hanging out. I really appreciate it, and thank you for all the subs and everything. I very much appreciate it. I've missed you guys. Sorry I can't hang out longer. But I will...
Bye, everyone.
Have a good weekend, and bye!
Bye. Hehe, you're still stuck with me.
That's fine.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh.
Alright, there we go.
Don't forget to rest your wrist.
What'd you say?
Rest your wrist. That.
Okay.